From the students of the Department of Meteorology and Atmospheric Science, here is your Penn State Campus Weather Service forecast.
Happy Friday, State College. Finally made it to Friday, which means it's the weekend. Then we got a home game tomorrow here at Beaver Stadium. And speaking of Beaver Stadium, not a bad view out there at all. Weather was perfect today. Temperatures were in the mid to upper 70s. In fact, we are sitting at a temperature of around 77 degrees with partly cloudy skies. A little bit breezy out there though, with the wind of around 15 miles an hour. Speaking of that game day tomorrow, here's the full game day forecast. You can see we are watching for a few scattered showers in the morning. Those should mostly taper off by about noon kickoff time. Though we are watching a chance for a pop-up shower or two throughout the game. Again, if anything, it will just be a nuisance. Then by the game end, most of the rain should have exited out of the area, but I'll get into timings of that in just a minute. Temperatures across the region right now, 77 in State College, 74 in Erie, 77 as well in Pittsburgh, and the city of Bertha Love sitting at a temperature of 84 86 degrees after coming off a nice wind last night too. Satellite radar, just a few clouds across the northern tier of the state, but otherwise mostly clear across Pennsylvania. You can see a few clouds making their way into towards the west. That is associated with this cold front within the area of low pressure. That's what's going to be bringing us the rain tomorrow and cooling the temperatures down quite a bit, about 10 degrees colder tomorrow than where we are today. We are also watching for a few scattered to severe thunderstorms tomorrow across the Philadelphia metro and up into New York City, level 2 out of 5 on the severe weather list. But if there's any good news is that any rain is desperately needed, especially across the northern tier in the Pittsburgh metro. A little bit of drought development too across the Philly area, but I'm surprised it's not more spots on the map than there are now, because it has been quite dry for most of August. In fact, pretty much all of August has been dry here in State College. Now you can time out the temperatures across the rest of tonight and into tomorrow morning. By about midnight, sitting at a temperature of 66 degrees. Overnight lows are around 62 to 61, which is actually about 5 degrees above average for this time of year. But as we go throughout the day and tomorrow to kick off into and towards game time, you can really see where that cold front is. Sitting at a temperature of 83 in Allentown, while we're sitting at a temperature of 65 in State College. And a big sharp change in temperature. That is all thanks to that cold front, about 20 degrees difference between those two cities. But as we go beyond game time into tomorrow evening, you can see the cooler air making its way into most of the state. Allentown now sitting at 66, a little closer to State College at 55 by tomorrow evening. As we go beyond into the evening, into the overnight hours, it will be quite a little cooler too Sunday morning, about 10 degrees colder, sitting on low in the low to mid 50s. And maybe some upper 40s as well. Timing out the rain there, you can see it starting to coach its way in towards the west by about overnight tonight into tomorrow morning. We do have to watch for a few pop-up showers by about kickoff our tailgate time, but again, anything will just be a nuisance. And then looks like most of it clears out by kickoff time. Again, just have to watch for a few pop-up, isolated pop-up showers. But the good news is that most of the rain breaks off as it approaches the mountains and then redevelops across the southeast. So mostly sparing us, although we do need that rain. As I just showed you, we are starting to see a bit of drought development across most of Pennsylvania as well. But any rain we do get tomorrow, it will be much beneficial and will be greatly appreciated, especially by those plants as farmers are getting ready to harvest their crops. And then by Sunday morning, skies clear out mostly, as well with the end to the rain for the weekend. So for tonight, sitting at a low of 62 degrees. Can't rule an isolated shower or storm, though the bulk of that will come tomorrow morning. And again, watching for those morning showers tomorrow. Sitting at a high of 66 degrees, so about 10 degrees colder tomorrow than where we were today. Again, a little breezy too with the northwest wind of around 6 miles an hour. And then for that 7-day forecast, the end of the rain is tomorrow. No more rain for the rest of the week. Sunday, we're just watching for a few clouds. And then Monday, Mr. Sun comes back out. Stays out for most of the week until Thursday. Those temperatures do climb back up towards average and a little bit above average before they climb back down on Friday. But at least Mr. Sun is back out.